Everyone, my name is Yves Delabroise, software architect at Interval Zero for the Kingstar product line. Today I will talk about safety in machines, how to achieve it and how to select your controller. This is a question we often have from our prospects making machines. With newer technologies such as PC-based control and EtherCAT, people start thinking of merging the safety control with the normal control on the PC. This is usually a bad solution because safety needs certification. And to certify a controller, you need to certify both the hardware and the software. They cannot change after the certification, and the certification itself takes multiple months. This means that if you have your safety controller in software on your main computer, you will have to certify your main computer, and after that you cannot change anything, which means no updates, no Windows updates, no software updates, and no hardware changes, not even a USB dongle being plugged or a USB stick being plugged in the computer. This is doable and useful in some situations like medical machines where the complete machine has to be certified anyway. But in general purpose automation machines, it's usually too expensive and too much hassle. So the normal solution is to have a dedicated safety controller separate from the main controller. This safety controller will have its own logic and its own programmation, which means it will use a different tool than the main controller. In this case, you may want to use FSOE because it says safety over EtherCAT and it would allow you to have everything combined together. This FSOE option is only useful in very large machines. Let me explain. First, you will have your safety controller. This controller will talk to the safety inputs, the safety outputs, have logic to connect them together, and it will talk in a non-safety way to the main controller to give it updates on the safety status of the machine. If you only have a few inputs and outputs, there is no need to have them remote. They can be directly on the safety controller, which is simpler and more efficient. In this way, you don't need any FSOE. You will need FSOE only if you have a very large machine and you need remote safety inputs and outputs. This way, FSOE allows you to share one EtherCAT network, therefore one cabling, for both the normal IOs that connect to the main controller and the safety IOs that exchange data with the safety controller. But you will still need to use two different tools to program the main controller and the safety controller with two different programs. So the last solution, if you have a very small and very simple machine, is just to have hardwired safety. Some drives and IOs have both safety and standard communications so that they can be plugged automatically. So these are the three different solutions. First, combine everything, but you will need to certify everything. Second, have separate controllers. If you need remote IOs, then use FSOE. If you don't, then you can just have the safety in the safety controller. And third, hardware only wires. When you have a small machine, this is the most cost-effective solution, which works fine in most cases. Thank you for your time.